What's up, losers? Sip here. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to make the improved XP farm. Let's get to it. Alright, so you might be asking what's actually improved about this, because if you guys know, all the XP farms always use kelp, and then one of them use bamboo to fuel it. So yeah, I guess I took all the advice from all of them and kind of combined them together for this one. So for the first one, I actually kind of messed up. I forgot to mention the lighting for the bamboo because I was doing it outside, so it didn't really matter. But if you're doing it inside, I added the lighting now, so you should be completely fine. Another problem was that the bamboo wasn't coming in fast enough, because I mean I totally forgot how fast bamboo smelts. Like, you guys can see, it smelts near instantly. So yeah, I fixed that problem. And I mean I guess that's like the problems that you saw from last time. But now I also added a couple other stuff. So one thing is, they both are their own separate machines. So let's say you have a lot of kelp, like the kelp double chest is full but the bamboo isn't. What you can do is you could turn off the kelp now separately, and then the bamboo will keep going, which is actually pretty good. And I don't know why I never thought about not thought of that before. So yeah, it's actually a pretty good improvement. I mean, other than that, yeah, it is pretty I guess sleek. It does fit in a corner, which is pretty cool. I like how it's like a corner design, so if you put this in the corner of your base and you were to kind of match it up, I think it would look pretty nice. But I mean, yeah, other than that, it does fit pretty nice. I will show you a little addition you can add for all this dried kelp, because you're gonna get a lot of dried kelp, of course. So what you could do is you could just add a hopper and a smoker right here, like this, and then you could just attach it to the kelp chest right here. It'll start filling up, and then you just put something like right here or something, and then a chest on top, and you can actually put your dried kelp blocks in here, and you could have a second furnace running. You don't need to do that, and that's probably why I'm not gonna show in the tutorial. I'll just show you guys a little thing of me doing it at the end. But I mean, other than that, yeah, let's get to it. Let me just show you me turning it on. So there's both machines going on. You can see the kelp is producing and the bamboo. So if we're looking at it, I mean, yeah, it's pretty simple. So the bamboo does come in pretty quick, but the kelp actually comes in a lot. The kelp comes in at the same speed, but it takes longer to smelt, so it's gonna fill up the chest more. So if I wanted to turn off the kelp like that, you'd see that's turned off, and now the bamboo is only going, which is pretty good. So yeah, let's get in the build now. Alright, so like always, you're gonna start with your clock. So it's gonna be going like this. This is how the farm is gonna look. It's gonna look something like that. So we're gonna start on this side, so just keep that in mind. So yeah, let's start. So place a block right here, and then on that block place a redstone torch and a piece of redstone behind it, just like that. Place 2 blocks on top of each, like this, and then place a redstone repeater right there. You should see it makes an infinite clock. You can place a torch right here to turn it off. Then grab a block right here, just any block you want. It doesn't matter, by the way. I'm using these because I think it's easier to like count, because they have like these little separators, but you can use any solid block you want. So yeah, let's keep going. So place a piece of redstone right here, and then come out 2 blocks like this, or 3 blocks, sorry, and then place 2 blocks right here with 2 sticky pistons, just like that. You should see one of them gets powered. That's just by the block right there, but you're just gonna power both of them just like that. Then place a block right here, or 2 blocks, and then yeah, come over here and build this wall up just like this. And once you do that, you can you could break this block and then place a redstone torch just like that. Then place a block on top of the redstone torch, another redstone torch, block on top of it, and then one more redstone torch just like that. So it should be a line like this. Doesn't really matter as long as you have 3 redstone torches and the last one is turned off. Then now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna build up a little cage around it. So keep this gap open, build up a little cage, and you're gonna grab your sand now. So this is where like where you're gonna place the bamboo. So you can actually, with bamboo, I'm pretty sure you don't need to place it on sand. I think you can place it on other blocks too, but I would just recommend using sand. It's the best. So place 2 pieces of sand right there, and then go up 2 high with the sand right here. So you should see it's 4 pieces of sand just like that. Build around it, leave these blocks open like this, and then that should be pretty good just for this part. So come over here, build 1 more layer up like this, and then place 2 normal pistons just like that. Place a block on top of those normal pistons and place 2 pieces of glowstone just like this. You're just going to have light, so that's the easiest way to get light, so you don't have to worry about it. And it should look something like this. There you go, like this. And then if you look at the redstone from the back, here we go. This is actually integrated in, so it's smaller than all my other designs, which is pretty nice. And here's the redstone torch thing. I'm just going to break that just for neatness, but yeah, there we go. So let's keep going. Come over here with your chest and your hoppers like this, and slabs and glass. Just like that. There we go. So first thing, you're gonna come over here and crouch place a chest right here. Then you're gonna place 2 hoppers going into these chests like this. So if you look at the hoppers, you can see they're facing inside of this chest. Then place 2 slabs on top. Then you can place glass blocks. It actually doesn't have to be glass. It can be any block you, or any non-solid blocks, so like leaves or something like that would also work, even glowstone. But I would just recommend using glass so you could see if the bamboo is broken or not. And then go up all the way high. You don't need to go up all the way high like before. It's kind of customizable, but I would recommend it just so you can see the bamboo. And come over here like this, like that, and it should be completely closed in. And that's pretty much the whole thing for the bamboo part. The bamboo part is pretty simple. So if I were to flick it like this, oh, I forgot to place the 2 pieces of redstone. But yeah, if I were to flick it, you'd see that these would start triggering off. So now we have to actually make these trigger off. So place 1 more block on top of this redstone torch, then 2 blocks right here with 2 pieces of redstone, just like that. And now if we were to turn it on, you should see that, yep, everything starts to fire. So now you could turn that off. And one thing I do want to mention is that sometimes this breaks if you leave the chunks or something. So make sure you always turn it off before you leave the chunks. But if you forget and it breaks, all like what you should do right now before you even like actually turn it on is come over here and break this down a couple blocks, and then just place like torches or something that's gonna break the sand. So I'm just gonna place redstone torches. Yeah, I'll just place redstone torches. You can place normal torches or like slabs or something. It'll work fine. That'll just make it so when it falls, the sand breaks and you won't have to worry about that. But yeah, that's the whole bamboo part done. All you have to do now is actually fill it with bamboo. So I have my bamboo right here, like this, and like that. There we go. So yeah, once you fill it up, I'll turn it on one more time just so you guys can see it working. So there we go. Yeah, now there's no problems because you have the lighting. So no matter where you build it, it should work perfectly fine. So yeah, I could turn that off. And if you don't have a glowstone, you can actually place torches on these little corners. I just think a glowstone makes it a lot better. But yeah, so now let's actually get onto the kelp part. So for the kelp part, you're gonna need the same materials, except you're gonna need water and buttons. So yeah, grab those. All right, so I got my bucket of water and I got my buttons, so we can actually start. So first, if you want to know where you want to build it and you know you don't want to get it wrong, we're just gonna go back to this bamboo part and we're gonna actually place the furnace down. So come over here, place 2 blocks just like this to the right of the chest. Make sure it's to the right of the chest. Then place a hopper below, just like that. So crouch place it in so you can see it's going into the block. And then right over here is where we're gonna place our smoker. So I'm gonna place it facing this way. That's the best way to place it. So place it so it's facing this way. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys got it. And then once you do that, place a hopper on top of this, and that's gonna be where our kelp actually starts. So once you do that, place a double chest on top of this, like this, and then grab 2 more hoppers and place them behind the chest, just like that. So it should look something like this, and this should actually help you build the kelp part because now you know where you're actually gonna build it. So come over here and bring up solid blocks all the way and go 3 blocks above these hoppers. So come to the other side, do the same thing, 3 blocks above the hoppers, just like that, and then make a little like you know, whatever it's called, the little support up top, just like that. So yeah, then come over here, and I actually forgot to say grab glass planes, but we'll grab those later. Place 2 solid blocks behind these hoppers, just like this. So this is actually gonna be the level where the sand is at. So now we're gonna have to actually backtrack, so make sure you follow along. If you want and you know how to do it, then you can actually start from the bottom if that's easier for you. But yeah, for me, I'm gonna actually backtrack it. So come over here and build up all the way like this. Do the same thing, make a little roof. And for this roof right here, leave this part empty. So come over here just like this. There we go, all the way just like that. It should look something like this. And then come over here below these 2 blocks, and this is gonna be where the first sand is. That's gonna be where the second sand is, and this is where this is gonna be the third sand. So place 2 blocks just like that. So it should look something like this. Oh wait, actually I think I messed it up. I think it should be right here. Oh no, I was right. It should be right there. But yeah, once you do that, then come over here and now build up these blocks just like this. And we're gonna have to break some of these, but it's okay, we'll break those once we start adding the pistons, so it's not that big of a deal. Build this all the way up just like this, and once you do that, come over here with 2 slabs, 1 here and 1 here. So it should look something like this. Sorry if I'm going fast. I kind of want to make this a faster video just so that I don't really extend it that long. So yeah, sorry about that. If you do need it to go slower, I mean, I guess you could just replay the video, like just rewind it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys understood it if you built the other XP farms, so that should, yeah, help you out. But I don't know. So but anyway, once you do that, come over here. So look straight across from here and break these 2 blocks and place 2 pistons like that. Then this is going to be where the sand is at. So that's 1 sand, 2 sand, and that's going to be the 3rd sand. So come down here and place 2 sticky pistons just like that. And I actually did mess this up. I knew it. You're going to place the two blocks 1 away from the sticky piston. So it should be right here. And then now we're going to grab our sand. So place 2 pieces of sand like this. And then we're going to have to place the other 4 pieces of sand right here, but it's not on yet. So we're going to have to do the redstone to turn it on. So yeah, let's do that. So come to the side. This part's the same thing as the other one, so if you know how to do it, then I guess you could kind of skip past this part. But yeah, I'll just go over it again just in case. So place a lever right here, and you can flick it on. Actually, I'll keep it off for right now so you can see the redstone clock going. break the block right under the lever, place a redstone torch like this, come over here with the repeater, go make sure it's facing in this block. That a lot of people mess it up. Make sure it's facing in this block, and make sure that it's set to like there's no ticks. Make sure you didn't click it one time. Make sure it's just normal like that, and then place one piece of redstone like this. So you should see the infinite clock start to happen. Then you could turn it off with the lever. Come over here with a piece of redstone. You should see that fire, and that is perfect. Then come over here all the way around, whoops, with your solid blocks, and then place redstone on top. And now both of them should fire, and you should see that both of them are on. And all you have to do now is just place your 4 pieces of sand on top, just like that. And now to finish off the redstone, it's very easy. Come over here like this. Come to the side of the piston, place a redstone torch right here, with another redstone torch to the on the block on top of it, like this. Then place one more redstone torch on top of this redstone torch right there, just like that. So you should see it's off, and then place a block right here, 2 blocks right there, with 2 pieces of redstone, just like that. And that's pretty much your whole kelp redstone part done. All we have to do now is fill in the water and the buttons. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, sorry I'm losing my voice, so if my voice sounds kind of raspy, sorry about that. But yeah, let's get into this part. So kelp, I'm pretty sure doesn't need a lighting level because it's underwater. If I'm wrong, then I mean I'm pretty sure there's no way, because I've been making this XP farm forever. So yeah, you don't actually have to add any lighting in here. So you see these slabs, that's where you're gonna place your water. But before you do that, I'm gonna try making it easier on you guys in survival. So just place your 2 panes just like this, and then you can place your water. So click this block right here, and click this block right here. Make sure you don't click the pistons, that's gonna go behind and roll the redstone. So make sure you don't mess it up. Place 2 buttons just like that. That's gonna make it when you place the kelp, it won't overflow. And then place your 4 pieces of kelp just like that. And I'm pretty sure that's the whole thing done. So all you have to do now is finish this off. So grab a hopper with some chest, and then you can actually pick how you want it. You can go straight down, or you can have it like this. I'm just gonna go like this. I think it looks a little bit cooler, like that. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing done. So if I were to flick this part, we should see the kelp start to work now. Yep, perfect. And if I were to flick this, you should see the bamboo start to work. And yeah, I mean, that's it. So yeah, let me lower my volume real quick so I can do the outro. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much the whole farm. So I'm actually gonna explain how sometimes it breaks. So, oh yeah, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory. This lever is for the kelp, and this lever is for the bamboo. Let me make sure I mention that. But like sometimes you can see like one of the kelp broke. All you have to do is just place it back, and then make sure you double layer it. Make sure you always double layer it 100% of the time. That'll make sure that these blocks are solid water blocks, and it won't have it so that it starts to break out. So make sure you always double kelp it just like that, and that should be fine. You don't always have to fix it. If one of them's still working, it's fine. It just gets a little annoying. But I mean, yeah, you can see it's working pretty pretty flawlessly. A bamboo does need a lot more, so I would always have the bamboo running. I mean, yeah, other than that, it's a really good design. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you the last thing that I wanted to show you, which was the smoker with the dried kelp. So you're gonna get dried kelp from here, and this is actually the end of the video. So if you don't want to do this, you can just click off the video. So thank you for watching. But if you guys do want to know how to do this, it's really simple. So just grab a smoker and grab a hopper like this. Place another hopper going into here, just like that. Oops, just like that. And then place a smoker on top, and then place one more hopper right here. So it should be double like this, but you're gonna see that there's no fuel going into it because it's not attached to the bamboo part. And that's on purpose, because what you could do for this one is you can actually just use the dried kelp that you get from here. So this lever's in the way, so if you actually want to move this, you can move it right here like this. There we go, I just moved it. And then you can place a hopper right here and a chest right here. Now what this chest is going to be filled with is all this dried kelp. So you can grab the dried kelp, and then you could turn it into what's called dried kelp blocks. So I'm just going to grab these, and what dried kelp blocks do is they actually can be used as fuel, which is actually pretty amazing. Now, oh, it's being locked by the lever. So what you would actually do, sorry about that, is come over here like this, and then move it just like that. I knew that too, that's the worst part, I knew that. But yeah, you just move it like this in front of the hopper, so then you just come to the side, it's not that big of a deal. And fill it up with the dried kelp like this, and you should see that now this smoker is also working, which is actually pretty good. So now you have 2 smokers running at the same time. That'll make it so that the dried kelp comes even faster, so then you can fuel this even more, and then eventually you'll have enough dried kelp to not even use this bamboo part. So then you could actually tear this bamboo part down, place another hopper right here, place another chest, and then you can use all dried kelp blocks. So I mean, yeah, it's a pretty nice system. I might do a video on that, just showing you how to transform this just into a normal XP farm, like just a normal dried kelp XP farm. I'll probably wait a couple days before I do that, so I can get a couple responses. But yeah, other than that, that is the whole thing done. So if you do need help, if your farm breaks and you don't know what to do, I do have like a million videos on help videos where it's just me going over some of the problems that could happen. But yeah, other than that, I hope you losers enjoyed. If you losers did, make sure you give me a kiss goodnight. See ya.